We are
My clock says 6.
Yeah.
making it not public, but we have to get
We ready?
money from them.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Thursday, November 7th, 2024 Commission meeting. I'd like to call this meeting to order and have a roll call, please.
Commissioner Markworth?
Here.
Commissioner Matherly?
Here.
Commissioner Barella?
Here.
Can I get a motion to approve the agenda?
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, under new business, discuss and consider the nomination of an appointee to the governor for the vacancy of state senator in District 34.
Let's see, do we have,
That's all that's in there is that letter from
Okay.
Senator Griggs.
I'll make a motion to appoint to the governor Senator-elect Jim Townsend.
I would second that.
I got one question.
Okay.
Why don't we do 2? Both of them's gone.
We haven't received the official resignation
From the other
of
one.
the other one yet.
Okay. Then I'm good then?
Okay, all right. So all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay, passes. Okay, number 2, discuss and hear public comment and consider approval of ordinance number 24-02, animal control. Do you want to kind of take the lead on this one since you? Oh, okay.
I hope this is the final of the final
Yeah,
of the
that's the
final
final.
version of this. I've gone through it and I looked through all of my 10,000 pages of notes, and I think we have it very well on this. So I'm comfortable. I just want to hear if you guys are comfortable with it, and then I'm good. I'm ready to rock and roll with it.
Okay, we've got some people that are signed up to speak.
Okay.
So, did you still want to speak?
I can just briefly speak. Lady Van Cavage for
Okay,
Best
you're the
Friends.
first one.
Yeah, and I just want to say thank you for this, including us in this process. I think it was good, again, with the county attorney, the county manager. Loretta did a wonderful job, and again, having the commissioners. I really appreciate the input. And, we're hoping that we can, get you some equipment too, once we get the community cat stuff started, and some grants and things. So anyway, yes, but again, we're excited. So we look
Yes.
forward to working with you.
Okay,
Awesome.
thank you.
Thank you.
Kathy Denton?
Hi, I'm Kathy Denton. I represent Kitty City NM, 501c3 rescue for cats and abandoned and cruelty to cats. And we partnered with Best Friends 5 years ago and started the Community Cats program with the city. And it has been an overwhelming success. And I just want to say this is definitely a step in the right direction. It has all the components that we need for defining community cats, where they belong in the community, how we're going to address them. And I'm offering my services, and Amy knows this, and so does Loretta, that I'll be willing and able to help in any part of this once it gets rolling, to kind of avoid some of the pitfalls that I learned when we started the program with the city. But we have not had to kill a cat for space in 5 years at the city. And we have right now, last weekend, we adopted all the cats out that were adoptable, and the return to field cats have gone back to the field. So as of Sunday, we had 1 cat at animal control. So it's an exceptional program, and there are sometimes I can't fill my vet appointments. That's how good it has been. So I definitely want to see this to extend to the county, because I think you will see amazing results. But you do have to give it time. It doesn't happen in the first year, but you will see great results, and Best Friends can provide all of the data that shows in all the big cities around the country, Baltimore, Atlanta, Jacksonville, LA, Phoenix, that have done this program, and it has been amazing. So I am very excited that it's going for the county. So I'm offering my services, and if you have any questions, I'll be glad to answer them. So thank you.
Okay, thank you.
I think from our last working group meeting, that was probably the most changes that we did, is to incorporate about the catch and release and spay and neuter for the cats.
Good. Alicia? Is it kinky?
Kumke.
I just wanted to say thank you guys, because animal welfare is down here for a lot of communities. And so for us to not be down here, it says a lot. So, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you guys for all you do for our animals.
Sheriff Black, did you have anything you wanted to say about this? Did you see anything that stood out to you?
Had 3 of us going over this thing for the past day and a half.
In your spare time?
Yeah, and then we had a moment or two. I think there's a lot of good content in here. I think there's still some issues that need to be addressed. There's some redundancies. There's some stuff in here that we're concerned about how it will be obtained, whether it be search warrant, whether that, we got quite a few issues that I would really, I think, needs to be looked at just a little bit. I could probably sit here for a half hour or so and go through this with you, but my opinion on it, I think it's a little premature to actually approve it. Again, 90% of it, I'm good with. There's just some stuff where you refer to as a animal control services versus community service officers. I mean, there's parts of it that are very confusing as to who can do what. And some of this stuff, you refer to animal control services has the authority to act the same as a community services officer. And right now, they don't have that authority. So I would just be concerned, there are a few things that I think we need to maybe look at and address before it could be, to me, it would be.
You're saying your officers don't have authority to address it, or?
No, mine do.
Yours do?
But there's a couple of paragraphs in here where they refer to animal control services. So, I mean, I take that as somebody that works at animal control. Okay? There's a couple in here where it says they have the authority to do certain things, and they don't. So, again, there's a couple of things that I think that need to be looked at, in my opinion. So, but like I said, I just got this back this morning from. The undersheriff went through it, Cap went through it, and I went through it, and here's our notes and stuff here, so.
Well,
Yeah.
somehow we need to transfer those notes to RB and Amy through, well, I don't know how you want to do that, if you want to go through them real quick right now.
Have you got about 45 minutes to do it?
Well, that's why we're here, so.
Yeah.
So the final document will reflect Otero County Animal Control Services, and under that umbrella will be the community service officers from the sheriff's department and the animal shelter and its staff. And it should be delineated anywhere that action is being taken in the field, so to speak, is going to be done by the community service officers. It's hard to follow with all of this, though.
It's very confusing.
Yeah. I am on about page 18 of just finalizing it. But I don't know how to make all of that clear without taking 3 hours to go line by line on this.
Yeah, that was our concern when we went through it. It would take several hours, I think, to sit and go through it and clarify some of this stuff. You know, I was just looking at one that I could kind of give you a quick example of.
What page you on?
Page 5. You know, just like the description of bite. Bite means an actual puncture, tear, or piercing of the skin inflicted by the teeth of an animal. A scratch inflicted by the claws of an animal that results in tearing of the flesh will also be treated as a bite for the purpose of quarantine. That's never been done in the past. I mean, that's something that, that's two totally different things there.
That's existing language that we're not changing. So are you saying that that needs to be,
I mean, the way this is reading right here, a scratch inflicted by the claws of an animal, you're playing with your cat at the house, it scratches your face, I mean, that's the same as a bite, you know what I mean? So, I mean, there's just some things that definition of the community services officer, also on page 5. Commissioned by the Otero County Sheriffs, who shall enforce animal control laws, orders, ordinances, and regulations, or any person designated as the Otero County Animal Services Unit Officer. I mean, to me, that right there is telling me that community services officers can enforce these as well as any Otero County Animal Services Unit officers.
I think our intent when we had that conversation about that was if one of the community service officers were driving by and they seen an animal tied up, chained, that they had the right to address that animal without a complaint. I think that was the conversation around that paragraph.
I think the last part is the Otero County Animal Services Unit Officer. I'm not sure where that came in.
Yeah.
I would be okay with putting a period after regulations on that definition.
Okay.
Deleting everything after.
I think in reading this and everything, what I see is we're trying to create another division. You know what I mean? We got CSOs out there doing their job right now, and it's, you know, with some of these definitions, it sounds like we're trying to create a whole nother division from employees I mean, if that's your intent, I mean, but they would have to go, you know, through a gamut of training and stuff to get to the level that the CSOs are.
So do we need to table this until you can get with RB and we can get this hammered out and have the final one?
And can we do it by next week's meeting? So we can get this done?
I'll have to put Cap in charge of that. I will be out of town, so
Yeah.
I won't be here to do that, but, you know, I was hoping we could get this done tonight. There's just a lot of questions here that I think are gonna cause us problems down the road if we don't address them and clarify a few things.
Do you think by December's commission meeting, we could have it on the agenda then?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that we can get with RB probably, you know, probably an hour and a half, maybe 2. We can clarify a lot of this real quick.
Yeah, I want to make sure that it's with you and the undersheriff, so that you guys know what is happening, and, you know, that we're all on the same page.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's my concern. I think right now we're kind of teetering on 2 different pages right now, and I would really again, I like what I see here. There's just a couple of things here that if we don't address them and correct them, it's going to cause us a lot of problems down the road.
Commissioners, if I may, if you want to put them on the regular meeting, we typically have these types of meetings in the evenings for turnout. We would have to have this nailed down by next Friday for advertising purposes. You'd have to get it done next week.
Public hearing.
That's okay?
If staff can do it, yeah. The 2 weeks out for advertising and for the agenda deadline for
The
December's
December
meeting.
meeting. Okay.
out of sight.
But not have it during the next commission meeting, which is next Thursday.
Well, yeah, you'd have to nail this out by, no, not November, she's talking about December.
Yeah, December's.
Oh, okay, I thought you were trying to slide it in
Well, I
for
was
next
trying,
week.
but that got shut down like real quick.
Yeah. So could we have it at the regular commission meeting in
You
December?
can, but all other business will wait until this is done because we have the public hearings right away at 9:05.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
And this shouldn't take long once we get to that point though, so I
Right.
would be agreeable to that, would you, Gerald?
Yeah, I'm good, yeah.
Okay,
Just need to get the legal part of it right.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
do that for December then, so that they have the time that they need to get it done right.
Okay, yep.
Okay.
If they'll tell us it's done by next Friday, we'll get it advertised.
Okay,
okay,
all right? Does
okay.
that sound good?
Yes,
All right, okay, thank you, Sheriff.
I know.
I know,
Didn't want to be
I know, we,
party, but.
well, we want it to be right. I mean, it doesn't matter, you know,
Yeah.
another month, you waited this
know.
long.
It's only been 2
Merry
years.
Christmas to you. I'm gonna bring a big old fat red bow and put it on there. Okay, does anybody have anything else?
No,
Any more discussion?
no.
Okay, well, we're gonna table this until the sheriff and undersheriff can get with RB, and then we will have this at the December meeting, correct? Okay. Anybody have any other business?
Nope.
Do we need to vote on that?
No,
No.
I just tabled it. You just
Okay.
gave us direction.
Okay, all right. Okay, well, then we are adjourned.
Okay, thank you all for coming.
Thank you.